How's it going? Happy Sunday. As promised, I'm here to give you the recipe of that beautiful dish that I put up. I'm going to do a zesty orange chicken with broccoli and string beans. And whew, it's super good. I tried this before and I'm here to just share this with you guys. So here's the first thing you guys need to have. It's chicken, so let's go through the ingredients. All right, so this is 3 pounds of chicken breast cubed, deboned, all the fats cut off. You want to try to do this before. And keep in mind, this is what I make for the week. So I have a lot of it. So this is not for one serving. It makes about, 6 to 7 servings. You have 3 pounds of chicken breast. So that's for the meat. When it comes to the produce, white string beans, you want about a half of a pound or 3/4 of a pound. It doesn't have to be white. I like the colors because I have this going to be white. And then we have, 4 cups of broccoli. 4 cups of broccoli florets. So we want to have this nice and cut, clean, put to the side. So that's with the vegetables. 2 oranges. You're probably just going to use 1, but I like to have 2 just in case because we're going to use about 1 to 2 tablespoons of the orange zest. Now, if you need to have a zester, this is what it looks like. It has little ridges. If you don't have this, you can use a cheese grater. Sometimes that'll work. So you want to put that aside. And we're also going to use about 1/4 of a cup of fresh squeezed juice. Do not use the orange juice. You want the fresh thing. We don't need to have that orange juice because there's a lot of extra sugar in it. All right, so that's for that stuff. Now it comes to the seasonings. Sea salt, regular sea salt. We're just going to use it to season up the chicken in the pan, as you see later. A pinch of crushed red pepper flakes. Just a pinch. We don't want it to be too spicy. Okay, this is powdered ginger. You can get this in the powdered ginger. You can get this in the international aisle. Super good. You can use garlic cloves. Sometimes I don't like cutting it. I don't like to get garlic on my hand, but I like to do this chopped up garlic. We're going to use 2 tablespoons of chopped garlic. I love garlic. If you want to add extra, it's fine. Sesame seeds. We're going to use about 1 tablespoon, only 1 tablespoon of sesame seeds. It gives it some body to it, and it just looks good. 2 tablespoons. 2 tablespoons. This is garlic chili sauce. It's spicy, so that's why we don't want to put too much of this with the pepper flakes. So, garlic chili sauce. Honey. We're going to use 3 tablespoons of honey, and I have a nice little doohickey to show you guys how I actually use the honey and put it in the pan. For chicken broth, 1/4 of a cup of low sodium chicken broth. Low sodium. You don't want to get the salty one, the non-sodium, because it might be a little bit too much. 1/4 of a tablespoon of coconut oil. They sell this in aisle, and it's good because it takes up heat. And then I also want to do 2 tablespoons of slithered almonds to give some body to the meal, and also is great essential fatty acids. We need our good fats. And then last but not least, what's this? Vinegar. Apple cider vinegar. I like to add this to my meals. It helps with digestion. Sometimes I get indigestion a lot, but apple cider vinegar is great adding with foods. And if anytime you have indigestion, instead of taking Pepto-Bismol, add some of this to some tea, some water, and you're straight. So stay tuned. I'm going to give you all the directions step by step. Hopefully you get all your stuff first. Get all your stuff first and together before you do anything else. All right. I obviously have to tell you about the pots, which is essential. You're going to need a nice big saucepan. This is the one that you're going to cook your chicken in. So make sure you have that before you do anything else because you're not doing everything in one pot. Second pot you should try to get is a wok. I'm a fan for a wok. If you don't have one, that's fine. You just have to get a big saucepan because we're adding a lot of stuff in one pot and we don't want anything to spill over. And I'm not trying to mess up the stove, it's for real. If you guys are ready, we're gonna start cooking our vegetables. So the first thing is first, you take the tablespoon of the coconut oil and you put it in the wok. So you see it right there. So just to let you know, coconut oil is hard at room temperature. So it's okay, it's normal. And then with the other pot, you want to spray. You don't if you have a non-stick pot. I have one. I like to spray a little, non-stick cooking spray just in case with the chicken because I don't want the chicken to, stick to it. So as soon as this pan and all the oil starts to heat up, we're gonna add in our vegetables. Now that coconut oil is all melted, we want to grab our string beans. So we got our string beans nice and clean and rinsed. Want to put it in the pot. Okay. So you put it in there, and like I said, the vegetables take a little bit longer, so we want to cover it up with the cover. All right, so you leave it in there. That's going to be on for about 10 minutes, and then while this is happening, just make sure you have all your chicken and all your supplies and all your seasonings all measured up to the side. But just the string beans in a pot, 10 minutes, leave it covered, medium flame, not high, not low, medium. Listen to music too. You gotta have fun with it. You gotta have fun, definitely. Get some of our wet ingredients together. So first thing, orange. Make sure you roll it up, squish it, all that stuff. Release all the juices inside. Get yourself a nice knife. Cut it straight down. Ooh, it smells good already. Okay, got yourself a nice orange. All right, get a bowl to the side. Take the orange, put your hand underneath it, squeeze it. This is the hand to catch the seeds. Squeeze, seeds, squeeze, seeds. Okay, so squeeze it here. And you get all that nice juices out of there without the seeds. Now, you're going to want to have to do two sides. By the way, save this. We're going to use the orange zest. We're going to have to do two sides. Squeezing, squeezing, squeezing. Okay, put the seeds to the side. Now, this is 1/4 of a cup. I clearly can't just scoop out the bottom and get it. So if it's, you find it difficult, you don't have a lot of juices, try to use a tablespoon. 4 tablespoons equals 1/4 of a cup. So just try to get at least 4 tablespoons. Use the second orange if you have to. Put it in the side and then add in 1/4 of the chicken broth to the orange juice mix so we can have it together. Save the oranges. We're going to use the zest at the very end. Got the string beans going on. About to add in the broccoli. Got our string beans. Woo! String beans are going. So now we're going to do the broccoli. Take the broccoli. Oh, fiber. Dump that in there. Dump that in there. And then the orange juice and the chicken broth, that little mixture together, I'm going to pour it in there. Ooh. Okay. You know the deal. Same thing, cover it. I'm not trying to have some hard broccoli. Cover it 5 minutes. While this is going on, that other pan for the chicken, we're going to turn that on medium. We're about to throw our chicken in it. Now it's time to add in the protein, the chicken. Boom. Got all the chicken here. So good. All right, so we're going to add this to our pot that we heated up already. Add that in there. Okay, so first thing you want to do, you want to make sure you spread it out. Spread it out so it can cook evenly. Like so. Remember how I said we're going to use some salt? All I want to do, sprinkle it. Sprinkle it. Sprinkle it, that's it. Nothing else, because you're going to get all the seasonings and flavors from everything else that we did. So just leave that on, cover it up with the top of the pot, of the pan, because you want to try to hold in the moisture. 5 minutes, open it up, stir it around to try to evenly cook it. Now we're going to add in the ground ginger. So I'm going to add this to the side, take this off. You see all the moisture comes out. Put that to the side, and then get your ground ginger. I'm going to put a half a tablespoon. Take it, sprinkle it over. Sprinkle it over. And then the spatula that you use to mix the kitchen, take it, mix it in. And you see that it's cooking. It's good. If you find that it's cooking too fast, then just put it on low. But just keep it covered because you want to keep all the moisture in it. Alright, the chicken's cooking. Now we're going to make that little mixture of the apple cider vinegar, the chili garlic sauce, honey. We're about to do that, so let's just get ready to take a little hither on that. So we want to get our seasoning together with the garlic and everything. Get a nice clean bowl. Garlic. So 2 tablespoons of garlic. Put that in there. Heaping is fine. That's the garlic. Put that aside. Garlic chili sauce. This is my spice. Heaping is fine. We have a lot of meat. Put it in there. Awesome doohickey for the honey. My mom got me this. So it's a little contraption. You see I have the honey all measured in there. And what you do, you can actually turn this thing up and down so it slides it off the sides. Because honey is sticky. And what happens, it always sticks to the sides. So now all I have to do this, and I have nothing on the sides. Thanks, Mom. Love her. Alright, so what you want to do, mix all this up, put it right in the pot so the honey won't stick to the bottom, and then make sure you just scoop it down with a spoon. Add all the honey and everything together, take the pot off, and get a nice spatula, put everything in there, put it all in there, all in, get it, scrape the sides, scrape the sides. All right, so once you have that all in there, take you guys with me, same spatula, stir it in. You see all this moisture in here? So this is gonna make our sauce from the chicken. Wait until the very end to add in the apple cider vinegar. There's no rush for that, but just mix this up. You know, it's okay to cook the chicken. You might see a little pink in there. It's okay if you cook it when you see a little pink, because like I said, it's gonna still go into the pot with the string beans or broccoli, as you see. So I had the chicken on for about 10 minutes right now, 2 more minutes. Keep it covered with all the moisture, and then we're gonna dump it into the pot with the broccoli and string beans. It smells really good in here. So chicken's been on for 2 more minutes. Let's take off the cover from the wok. Get a nice facial, put this to the side. All right, now we're gonna take the chicken, 2 hands, and if your bar is hot, get a pot holder. With the juices, we're gonna dump it into this pot with everything. Yo, yeah. All I smell is that orange. All right, awesome. Come in here, new spoon, mix everything up. Mix everything up in there, okay? Now you wanna put the heat on low, cover it, because we still wanna keep all the moisture together, and then we're gonna add in the orange zest, apple cider vinegar, and then we're also gonna add in the nuts at the very end to give it the body. Almost done, smells so good. So now we want to add in the apple cider vinegar. Remember, 2 tablespoons. Put it in there. Spread it around. 1, 2. Remember those red chili flakes? Remember, just sprinkle a pinch. It shouldn't be that much because you already have the other stuff in there. I'll even put it in my hand. Okay, so just a pinch of that. Put it in the pan. Sesame seeds. So 1 tablespoon. Spread it around like so. Spread it out. Okay. Now, this is orange zesty. Let's get out our zester. Okay, here you go. If you want to, measure it to the side, you want to do 2 tablespoons of this. This is very potent. This really gives it the orange, flavor. Here you go. And yeah, just put it in there. Use multiple sides, but really try to get around the whole entire pan. Put it in there, get it on the bottom, and yeah, and you smell it right away. Like, this was really a great dish, really great dish. Okay, 2 minutes, low heat. We don't want it to cook so much, but there's so much moisture in there, the chicken's not going to dry out as fast as it would with a dry pan. So 2 minutes, and then we're going to throw the almonds in there, and then we got dinner. It's been 2 minutes. Now we're getting our almonds. I usually, you can measure. I'm used to measuring by my hand. I don't measure everything, but about 2 tablespoons. Little slithered almonds. Okay. Almonds in pot. Sprinkle it around. Okay. Leave it on top. 2 more minutes. That's it, and we're done. Now I gotta clean up the kitchen. I have all these dishes. I know you guys aren't gonna do them for me, so as soon as I'm done with the dishes, I'll show you guys how it looks. I was able to wash 1 dish, but I gotta turn this off. So you guys ready? Let's see. Woo! There it is. There it is. The orange in here smells so good. I love citrus smell. I love citrus. It's not too bad. It only took me about 45 minutes. Might take you a little longer. Take your time. There's no rush. But I still gotta do the dishes. Then I'll eat this unless you guys know how to taste. Maybe. All right, guys, I'm getting ready to try it out. Let's see. Got some chicken, some of the broccoli. Here it goes. Woo, pretty good. Definitely take that orange. Definitely got the zest. Let me not let you guys get hungry. Super good. If you guys want some more info, have any questions about this, feel free to message me, comment below. And of course, subscribe to my YouTube. I always love doing this. I hope you guys have a great week. Peace out.